Having trouble removing an old GE Disposall, model GFC700. It won't budge and there is no unlocking mechanism. I can see tabs in which to stick a screwdriver.
Can you give me a picture of the unit where it connects to the sink? You can post a picture here by clicking on Add Files next to the Send button.
Hope this works. I took off the plastic collar. It won't budge when I try to untwist the unit, assuming it is affixed that way.
I can't see anything in your pic that would indicate how to get this apart. I'm going to open this back up to my colleagues so one of them can help. Please don't respond, even to acknowledge this post, until you get a response from us. If you respond first, it will only delay your answer. Hi, my name is. I have been in the plumbing field for 20 years. I will be glad to help you today. That is a strange setup. GE has never failed at trying to reinvent how a garbage disposal goes together. This one actually looks to be a lot like the Badger. You should be able to use the orange plastic piece as a tool. Slide it back up and lock it back in place. Push up and turn counterclockwise. The plastic piece should grab onto those tabs on the side of the flat metal locking ring. Then loosen the screws under it and pop off the small locking ring to remove the drain piece.
Hey Mike. I've rotated the unit about 180 degrees counterclockwise, but it's no more loose than before. Which screws are you referring to? The ones at the same level as the top of the plastic piece.
No, the screws are not visible really. You can see the screws near the sink. The whole unit does not need to turn, just the flat metal piece with the tab sticking out of the side. I am almost certain that the flat silver piece has slots on top of it that you cannot see. It locks onto the drain assembly. It may also be locked, so pushing up on the tab sticking out may help unlock it. Basically, you have to turn the flat silver piece only, not the whole disposal.
I can't see how the plastic piece can be used to turn the metal plate at the two tabs. It also looks like the bottom plate is attached to the top one via 3 screws.
It is a quite unusual setup for sure. Do the screws coming out of the bottom have a slot in them for a screwdriver? Or is there a hole to access the other screws? If there is a hole there, you can loosen the other screws that will allow you access to the locking ring.
No holes. Is the top plate the locking ring or the bottom?
There are 2 metal plates, and since there are no holes to access the screws, then the screws that hold the 2 plates together must have to be taken loose first. Then that would remove the bottom plate and allow access to the other screws. When those screws are loosened, it will allow you to slide that plate up, and then there is a locking ring that holds that on. Honestly, I have not seen this setup before. You will pry the locking ring off with a flathead screwdriver. Once you loosen the screws that hold the 2 plates together, that will remove the disposal. When you loosen the other bolts and slide the plate up and pop the locking ring off that is in the groove at the bottom of the drain assembly, you will be able to remove the drain assembly. I haven't heard from you. Was the information I provided helpful?
I was able to get back to it this morning. Lots of snow shoveling to do. But yes, the info was helpful and I finally got the thing off. Thanks, Mike.
You are very welcome. It was a very strange setup. I wonder if it was modified somehow by the original installer. Let me know if you would like some advice installing the new one. I am glad to continue to help. You can still comment or ask questions even after positively rating my service. I will always respond. Mike.
Okay, thanks. I'll get back to installing the new one after I dig out our driveway.
Gotcha.
Hey Mike. The new unit, Badger, is in and working with nary a leak. Thanks for your help.
You are very welcome. Be sure to lock the bracket. When you hung the disposal and turn the metal part to lock it on, squeeze it with pliers to turn it all the way and lock it in place. That way vibrations won't make it fall off in a year or two. You will feel the bracket lock. Also be sure that you knocked out the cap if you hooked up a dishwasher.
Will do. Thanks again.
You are welcome. I am glad to help.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.